this. I'm also means stronghold here. Well, good. On the stream here. Alright, I'm gonna do a chapter. See, I really haven't done any veteran ones at all or anything. Still kind of powering up. Like the command levels. And this one. My main is only 70 also. We're totally kind of getting back towards the Old Republic. Do a chapter. Alright. So this character, Emma, is modeled after my wife. Every game I play, we can model the character. I do a evil version of my wife. And this is her. This is Sorceress, and completely dark side. One of the things I have with this character is if there's a dark side or neutral or light side option for a conversation, I at the very least have to choose a neutral or the dark side. I cannot choose the light side, totally dark side. In fact, 5,000 points away from maxing out her dark side. I've been merciful and done some neutral on them. Right at home. She's probably been down these corridors before as a Sith Sorceress. Scanned again. I won't skip by any of the sequences here.
Dromund Kaas, I clung to this world for too long before I cast it aside as a failed experiment.
Alright, getting an evil mindset, the dark side. Alright, let's make some decisions here. Bad decision. Evil decision. Let's...
We weren't an experiment. We were your people. And
This headpiece is what gives us
Do
her
not
voice
count
like that.
yourself
Thanks,
among
Rainbow.
them. You're beyond that. This is the empty husk I left behind. But the Sith could still be a useful tool to help you seize the Eternal Throne.
Noted.
Honored guests, welcome to Dromund Kaas.
Moff Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman now.
Really? I figured your career was over after you lost the Ascendant Spear.
Oh, welcome party is pathetic.
Of course, Athena sends a lackey to greet us.
Lorman was a Sith lapdog when I met him too.
It's Minister Lorman, and the past is irrelevant. I serve Empress Asina now. She awaits us in the throne room.
Let's go there.
Welcome, Commander. These are strange times.
Yes, they are.
Once we would have been on the same side. Now we negotiate as strangers.
No, maybe just wants to dominate everything. Let's go.
I only came to watch you beg for my help.
You're speaking to the Empress of the Sith. You will address her with respect.
I would like to continue this conversation on my personal shuttle. Just the two of us, speaking freely.
It may not be wise to split up.
It never is. This is like a horror movie. The whole planet's like a horror movie. We stabbed in the back the second we walk out the door. But I don't trust her. Stay alert.
I can handle myself if she tries anything. Will you two be okay if I leave you with Lorman?
It's Minister Lorman! Minister Lorman! Is that so hard to remember?
Don't worry about
Just so we
us,
don't
Commander.
care. Hello there, viewer. Feel free to lurk.
Better than bowing down to the Eternal Empire, right? I remember
Running my evil sorceress here. Run through this chapter several times now, but I think I haven't done a completely dark side yet. Like light side or neutral so far.
There remain Sith who do not approve
shuttle.
of the alliance I offer. They hold tight to the old ways. But to stop Vaylin, we must work together.
Let's see. Emma is a very self-assured, wanting to lead everything and dominate everything type of sorceress, so I'm very blunt, so let's just
I
go
was strong enough to
random way.
take Arkan down without your help.
And then his sister took his place. We both know there is only one path to victory. You want to seize the Eternal Throne, and I will help you.
Question, you don't want it? Use the Empress.
Why me? You don't want the throne for yourself.
I am focused on the survival of my people. Unchecked, Vaylin will grind us into dust. I am not powerful enough to stop her. You are, with my help.
And then we get one.
Engine's non-responsive. We need to bring it down.
Not responsive. Gliding.
We're coming in too fast. Bail out.
That sounds like a horrible idea. Jedi or not. Oh, shattered arms. Elvis's rib cages. Howie. Alright. Let's see. Don't you be my shield. That's a thought. I haven't played this one in a while, but let's see how we do.
Bow before me.
Put the weak one first.
For the Sith.
Let's do a little protection. I generally like. Alright.
Your skills are impressive, Commander. It's good to know your reputation is not exaggerated.
Let's go to compliment her. Let's state the obvious.
Crash was no accident.
My vessel was sabotaged. Probably the same person jamming our comm signals.
Let's go with the non-threat this time.
I know it.
Lorman lacks both the courage and competence to orchestrate a direct attempt on my life. My shuttle has an emergency beacon. The signal should cut through any interference. If help is coming, that's where they'll be.
Alrighty then. That's where we shall go. Everyone just joining us.
Just about into the main network.
Not cutting through any of the dialogue, so you can see it.
Someone's coming.
Forgive the intrusion, but I come bearing tragic news. The Empress's shuttle has crashed.
Crashed? Where?
Somewhere in the jungle. Unfortunately, the emergency locator is not transmitting.
That's impossible.
Not if the shuttle disintegrated. I'm afraid there's only one logical conclusion. The Empress and Commander are dead.
Lorman. Across the chasm. Oh, jeez. Good time on that one.
Stay alert. Deadly predators stalk these wilds.
You could say the same thing about your cities.
City predators won't eat our remains.
I wouldn't be so sure, though. Oops. This little RC. Might as well go for it.
Bow before me!
And the one. Come on. Too fast. A slow move.
Feel my wrath!
I don't know quite why this sub-quest is here. It doesn't seem to like fit with the rest of this thing. Let's see, which one is my... I was looking for. And a forward. Dark. I shall pull the ears off this Gundar. Alright, ride with this The ARC.
For the Sith!
And I've learned about gun targets. That was quick.
The storms are fierce today. It will make a rescue attempt difficult.
I never liked relying on others to save me anyway.
A sound philosophy,
Predator.
one the Sith code embraces.
Come on, refresh. Blast them. This guy. Big and dark. This about this way.
For the Sith! For the Sith!
Gozos. Yes, I learned about things by killing them. What's that? Very dark side. Okay. Alright, I got mini question. Let's get this guy to the code.
Bow before me!
That's... There's which automatically crit. Alright, at the shuttle. Couldn't I have ambushed them?
Slogging through the forest to hunt you down was gonna be the worst part of this job. It's so much easier when the targets come to us.
Alright. Couldn't rapport with you? No. Risk, threatening, his victim. That was a tough one.
You're
Something
going
wrong.
to pay for your employer's mistake.
Good luck. Again, O'Hara don't go down easy.
The Geno Eridan? I thought you were just a myth.
That's because we never leave witnesses.
Then how does anyone know about even a name?
The hunt
Need these guys. Okay. Pushing the darkness action.
Time to earn my pay!
Where are ya?
rough.
Crushing darkness, electric dust.
You don't stand a chance! We never fail! Wasn't supposed to end like this.
Get in here, it didn't go down.
The beacon destroyed, comm signals still jammed, and a fierce storm coming our way.
A little
Even the
sarcasm.
weather is trying to kill us.
We could take refuge in the Genoharadan camp if we can find it. It's likely the camp is heavily guarded.
Let's fix that. Oh, perfect.
It won't be once we're done.
Yeah. A little genocide on him. Meanwhile, back at base.
Looks like the storm's not letting up anytime soon. I say we grab a shuttle and head out now.
The interference will disable comms and scanners, not to mention the risk of an electrical surge frying our circuits.
He looks a little too surprised.
Sean, I just heard the news. Let me express my sincere condolences.
SIS reporting has gone downhill since I left. The commander is missing, not dead.
Don't let foolish hope blind you. You are leaderless, as are the Sith. Someone must step in to fill the void.
Forgive me, but aren't you the former Republic Chancellor? You've already served your term.
True leaders don't need titles to hold power. I want what your leader wanted, to defeat Valen. Join me,
And to
we
gain
can
our
finish
power.
what she started.
Pass. I've had more than my fill of working with you.
You're still grieving. Eventually, you'll realize I'm right.
Storm be damned. The time for patience is past. Let's find the commander.
Alright. Get my booty.
A small part of me is enjoying this. As Empress, I'm rarely able to test my martial skills anymore.
I prefer to lead by example. Stay on the front line.
Among the Sith, being on the front lines just makes it easier for someone to stab you in the back.
This is true. Oh, jeez.
That was too close. The lightning strikes can be deadly out here. If we recalibrate the electrical
We will do
towers,
that.
they
We'll
will
do that.
draw in the
Don't
power
worry.
of the storm and
Just
keep us safe.
That's better. Get this first.
For the Sith! Bow before me!
Get him? Yeah, let's get this guy here. You know, Harridan Scout. Gonna be toasted.
Bow before me!
Doing good, get my big one out. go in order just because it's here and quicker.
Feel my wrath. I cannot decide which is stranger, that the Geno Harridan are real, or that they're hunting us.
We should be flattered. The Geno Harridan only accept contracts worthy of their skills.
This is one compliment I could do without.
Get him!
For the Sith!
Get him!
Feel my wrath.
Anytime I help, Empress. Oh no. Oh, there you go, finally. And next. For the next quest.
Bow before me!
Go, and then we get the next quest. Base.
For the Sith!
I'm assassinated.
Bow before me!
All the guys gone. There too. Hey, there's all this freaking time. chest.
I fear the storm is getting worse.
Good. It'll cover our approach to the Genoharadan camp.
I see why the Alliance follows you. Where others see problems, you see opportunity.
Here's an opportunity. Just ravage everyone here and be done with
For
it.
the Sith!
Really? Hard bombs, but I wish you would take control and do something here.
Found bodies at the crash site.
Messina, the Alliance commander.
No, our people.
That means the targets are still out there. Find them!
They are. They're not far either.
Feel my wrath!
Poor Storm Scarecrow. We're just not moving too much here. Come on.
Found out why Greg Squad didn't check in. Lightning strike.
Survivors?
A Sith strike.
None. All of them fried to a crisp.
Salvage whatever gear you can, and keep moving.
For the Sith!
Get him.
Feel my wrath!
Status report. Any sign of the targets?
No visual contact yet. Hard to track them through the storm. Rain's wiped out the trail.
Keep looking. Find them before they find us.
I suppose the shuttle was too much to hope for.
Yes.
I found something.
You want the drama.
It's not enough to simply crash the shuttle. I want to see the bodies. No bodies, no bonus.
Chancellor Sorceress, that Republic
Public
snake.
The who?
Someone I should be familiar with.
Sorceress is the former Chancellor of the Republic, but intelligence believes she hasn't given up her power entirely.
Run! can jump.
I'm sure
Like
there's another
Dota?
way out.
No. More like, oh jeez. More like, yeah, like a World of Warcraft, like it. How are you doing, Mr. Bond, by the way? Let's see.
I'll blast my way out if it means escaping this bone pit.
You and I both, Commander. Shall we get moving?
As a note, I'm not skipping any conversations.
Reports from Roman Cars claim the Outlander is dead.
Many spoilers if you've gone this far in the game.
No. Father's spirit is still rattling around in there. His little pet is alive.
The truth is irrelevant. The rumors have thrown the Alliance into disarray. Now is the perfect time to strike.
Odesson is too heavily defended. That doesn't change just because their precious Outlander is missing.
Odesson is not the target.
To the depths we go. Only one way to go.
Tomb of another Sith Lord.
Another Sith Lord.
I once thought these ancient temples held the secrets to immortality. I was wrong.
What would the evil Kima say?
You seem to have found a way.
The body is just a shell, a vessel for the spirit. Emperor of the Sith was my
first. How close am I looking to all the Valkorian today?
But it is merely one of many I have worn.
No, you're nothing.
And now you wear no face at all. You're trapped.
My fate is tied to yours because I choose it. No one can command the Eternal Empire but you. When you take the throne, you will understand.
We still need to go deeper if we hope to find another passage to the surface.
Meanwhile, back at base.
Baywan, now's not a good time.
This can't wait. Sorceress just sent a message. She's heading here, to Odesson.
Seems she didn't wait for us to change our minds after all.
Send her packing the second she lands.
Some of the troops want to hear her out. They aren't sure the Alliance can last. There are rumors about the commander.
Remind them where
I
their
totally was drunk when I
loyalties
did it at the party.
Stall
It's
Sorceress,
not my
we're
fault.
on our way.
Rumors are false.
Minister Lorman warned us you might sneak off.
Back in the field. Alright. Alrighty, another tool. Those of you who have not played this part before, this helps me find secret things. In this case, pressure pads. Like so. That I can avoid during fights, etc. Pressure pad's bad. I'm basically going to be more or less stationary fighting this guy anyway. I'm going to send my tank, the Empress, in. Who can have an Empress tank for them? I don't know, but I'm the one. And it looks like maybe it's it, but enough. I'm going to go here, adds, and send her in. Alright, bubble her real quick just because. Come on.
Feel my wrath.
Dots. Erupting.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, forgot about that one. And the tentacles. Come on. And we're good. I'll step on the pressure pads. And where are we going? Going this way.
This reminds me of my earliest trials as an apprentice, clearing vermin from tombs on Korriban.
I remember those days too. It's like our lives have come full circle.
No matter how much we change, some things remain the same. An important lesson, I suppose.
Yeah, and the for those of you who may not have played this already, when you start off as a Sith of any kind, Juggernaut or a Sorceress, Sorcerer, whatever, you start off on Korriban and you're going through tombs just like this to do your missions, fighting these same monsters like that big squiggly thing over there. So yeah, it's kind of a throwback to the good old days.
Bow before me!
Bow before us! And cry. Alright, so here is where these binoculars come in helpful again. Tell us about this. Ooh, let's get on it. There's another pressure pad down here. And also, you notice that little glowy thing above it. Come on. Another thing of note. So basically, let's step on those pressure pads. Oh, Mr. Bond, sorry about that. Missed your chat there. Yeah, this, I have, I think, 5 characters level 70. I started like on day 1, but I've been off and on this game, for, off for months at a time. Right now, they're making it a whole lot easier to get to max level. You still get the whole, the experience of playing the game, but it's more streamlined. Basically, there's each planet you go to. This is kind of more advanced. These are chapters in the story, but earlier on when you're leveling, there's 2 basic plot lines you're going on. One is a planetary, and one is class. So as long as you do both of those, it will level you to to max eventually. Just doing those, you have the option to do side quests and that kind of thing. So it's much easier than it was for me a while ago, because you had to do like not only the main quest but all the side quests, etc., etc., etc. So more streamlined for leveling. Of course, now that max level is 70, it used to be in the beginning, I believe it was 50. They want to kind of get people in the game and enjoying it. It's hard to do that when I always have to catch up.
Bow before me!
Goodbye, tentacles. And let's get this guy. I always miss relics on this one, so I'm not really even going to try too hard. Let's get my loot here. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yes, so it's if you are interested in this game, you find it interesting, you want to give it a shot, it does go a lot faster, and you still get the experience of enjoying the the story behind everything. You're getting the major planetary ones plotline, which is pretty good for most planets, and of course the class one, which gets you from the youngest apprentice just touching a training saber to master, and then some. Right now, I'm beyond those main stories and onto chapters and the advanced plot lines here. I'm not sure if you're a raider or anything like that, but one of the kind of cool things they've done recently-ish is they've made the system so that it's easier also to get gear. In the beginning, to get the highest level gear, you had to raid, and you know how that goes. Basically, they made it so do what you want to do, whatever's fun, and you'll get stuff. Right now I'm level 70, so after level 70, every level you make after that, it's not an actual extra level, but for every level of XP you get a command package which you open up and you get command tokens, unassembled components. This is from PvP. Light side, dark side is kind of separate, but basically, if you want to PvP and get your gear, do that. You can buy that up to the highest level gear by doing lots and lots and lots of PvP, or just, if you do like what I usually do, I don't like raiding a whole lot, or I don't have the opportunity to, so I do my solo stuff and I still make command points and command tokens, so I can get my gear, and these are actually interchangeable between all characters, so each of my characters can pull from this pool. This is an individual pool, the unassembled. So you kind of do what you want, still get your stuff, get your gear, get the very highest level gear in the whole game. No matter what you do, it's going to take you a while to get that. But I mean, with these command tokens, I could easily get like tier 2 gear. Basically, tier 2 requires tier 1 plus some command tokens, and boom, that kind of thing. So again, if you're not a raider, great gear isn't out of your reach, and then you can do little of everything: some PvP, some leveling, some stories like this, and some raiding, and between all those, get the best gear in the whole wide game. So it's pretty cool, and I think it's smart.
The ancient Sith Lords
can't cater
are
everything
revered
towards
on
raiders.
Droman-Kas. But to move forward, we must abandon the old ways.
Easy to say, harder to do.
I understand your skepticism, but I will prove myself to you in time.
Alright. I always miss the last relics. I'm not even going to try to get this. I kind of advance in the quest here. And I always fall off here. This looks like it should be like a ramp, but it's not, so be careful.
For the Sith!
I think I actually have let's see here. One of those. Not a pet even if I don't have one of those guys. Let's do. I might stand by as my interrogation droid. One of these guys. Fun. Oh, you cute little evil creature, you. Let's go. Go do some bad things. So and there might be some pressure pads here. Let me just look around for kicks. Oh, Empress, must you be in my way? Oh, and I just missed it. When in doubt, go up the center. It can't be a pad. But let's mark it anyway, because why not? We're already here. Sell the crap. Oh, nice, Mr. Bond. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to get Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the 17th, I believe. That should be cool. And good night, sir. But yeah, like you're saying, Call of Duty, very nice. Counter-Strike, not my thing, but hope you enjoy it. It's not worthy for her. And sleep well. Oh, yes. And I was around then, too, as you may be able to tell. Alright, here we go. Let's do some bad things.
Don't you know it's rude to make me come out in a storm like this?
Oh, Lord,
we
man.
should just seal the passage behind us, trapping you in here forever.
Not an option. Suresh wants the corpses. No bodies,
Good
no
night.
bonus.
Thank you. Let's see. You disgust me. That's a proper response from Kima.
So you traded groveling to Asina for groveling to Sorceress. You're pathetic, Lorman.
It's Minister Lorman, and I don't answer to Sorceress. We're partners.
She'll betray you.
To
That's
Sorceress,
pretty
you're just
true.
a lackey. She'll turn on you the first chance she gets.
The Alliance commander is right. But if you surrender now and beg for mercy, I might let you live.
It's not Lorman's call. The Genoheridin always finish the job.
Oh well. So do I. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Little guys first.
Always up for a challenge.
Feel my wrath.
Feel my wrath.
I brought them right to you. Now finish them!
Always get out of the red circle. Jump in the same one, which I should have done originally, but hey. Yellow starred ones are elites. And get out of the fire! Out of the fire! It's out of fire. This piece almost down. It hasn't really put a dent in us, so here's good. Eventually I'll be able to do veteran stories, but not quite yet. There's a lot of fire! Burn! I'm burning!
So
And
much blood!
yeah. A lot of blood. Mostly, you know, smoking, third-degree burns, but blood also. Oh. Laredin, or what the heck your name is.
Stay back! I've taken your friends
Lorman.
hostage.
Laird
Anything
and
happens to
Lorman.
me and they're dead. This is Minister Lorman. Let me speak to the prisoners.
Oopsie.
Oh, hello, Lorman.
This is who you sent to capture us? I'm a little offended.
Looking not so good. Missed all the fun.
You started the killing without me.
We can't let you have all the fun. It's good to hear your voice.
Oh no. You're not walking away, Lorman.
I knew you weren't dead. Never doubted it for a second.
Oh yes, this is a perfect Kima statement.
Sorceress tried to kill me. It's time to repay the favor.
Promise you'll let me watch? Sorceress wants the Alliance, Commander. She's on
dark
Destin
there.
as we speak.
Hold tight. I'm on my way.
You are my guest. Would you like to execute the traitor, or should I?
Ooh. Ooh, this is a tough one. I have to do dark side. I think I might have done the slave thing before, but yeah, let's go.
I say we kill him together.
I fully agree.
Goodbye. Oh. Ooh, tag team execution. Sorry, Lorman, not sorry. Alright. No loot. Oh well. Back to Odessa. I've never done the dark side completely on this one, so this should be interesting. I've never seen the option. Well, I've never used the option, rather, excuse me.
Members of the Alliance, as many of you have already heard, your commander is dead.
Not so much. Oh, it's about to get bad. For you, Suresh.
There are dark times ahead. But fear not. I have come to offer you a beacon.
Not so much.
I assume you know everything, then?
Yes. I should go dark side. I want to confess. Yeah, let's hear confession first.
I want to hear you say
and then we'll blast
give
her.
you the satisfaction. The Alliance needs a leader like me. I saw an opportunity and I took it. I won't apologize for that.
We are well beyond apologies.
What do we do with her?
Execution, I expect. It's what Valen would do. It's what I would do.
It is also what Kima would do. Because she can't take a light side option, and it seems the correct one is done for her.
And it's exactly what you deserve.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, they actually did the lightsaber cut.
Is it wrong to say I enjoyed that?
I haven't seen that on
Empress Asina is waiting for your call, Commander.
cutscene before.
We'll meet you in the war room.
Meet you in the war room. Alright, everyone, I just executed someone up here, but don't worry about slouching on the job or anything. I sure won't come by and use my lightsaber on you. You're just fine. Do whatever you want. Just remember that scream that you made. It was kind of sad and scary and
Never
painful.
believed you were really dead, Commander. Not
That's
even
right.
for a second. Can't
That's
con
what I
a
hear.
con artist, right? By the way, if anyone contacts you asking about a
Good
life
to see you
insurance
back in
policy
one
that
piece,
paid out in
Commander.
your name,
Don't
just
know
say
what
you
the
don't know
Alliance
me,
would do
okay?
without you.
Let's see.
Seeing you standing here, alive and well, I can't believe I almost fell for Sorceress's lies. Welcome home, Commander.
Good for you, Vet.
I apologize for everything on Droman Cuss, but I still believe we should unite your people with mine.
Yes, Wallenby. Good riddance. She shouldn't have tried the move without making sure my commander was dead first. Yeah, let's see. Again, she's dark side, but she's still a commander, strategic. Not like she's not going to ally with one of the most powerful groups in the galaxy, so yes.
You've
Let's play
proven
nice.
yourself, Asina. I accept your offer.
That doesn't mean you're home free. We're watching you.
Like right now. My thoughts exactly.
At the first sign of treachery, the deal's off. And there will be retribution.
I would expect nothing less. I look forward to working with you.
She's a Sith.
Mayday! This is the cargo freighter Radala. Does anybody copy?
Jeez. Go, Gravestone.
This is Cockboard 10 aboard the Gravestone. We got your back, Radala. You okay?
We've taken heavy damage. Need to make emergency
Oh,
repairs.
don't fall for it.
That, Radala.
This is
We'll
classic,
bring your freighter
Cuff.
on board. Just hold tight.
Classic. Don't do it. Let her into the
Much
ship.
appreciated, Koth. Looking forward to meeting you in person.
Oh, Balin. Who didn't see that coming, really? Chapter 3. What is it, Vet? What's there?
Distress call from the Gravestone.
We're the last people Koth would ask for help.
Maybe he finally came around?
Let him beg for my help. Sure.
Answer the call. I want to hear him grovel.
Yeah, that is a command
Always
answer.
a charmer. The signal's jammed big time on the other end. Almost got it. There!
Gravestone to Odessa. Come in.
What do you want?
Valen and Scorpio boarded the ship. They captured my crew and took the bridge.
You left the Alliance, took my ship, and now you want help.
Don't do it for me. Do it for the ship. I locked the controls and found a place to hide. You want the Gravestone? Come take it from Valen.
Okay, good point, Gus.
Lost him, but I have the coordinates.
The Gravestone is a distraction. Strike down Valen, and nothing will stand between you and the Eternal Throne.
Ooh. I was kind of planning on striking down Valen anyway, so works out well. See the Gravestone in such disrepair.
Shields, weapons, and sensors remain offline. The Alliance fleet is gaining up.
Father's little meat puppet. How are you?
I'll destroy you for this. Ooh, that's also a good one. You made a big mistake.
Just calling to make sure you're still there. I'll be right over.
I've never appreciated how funny you are. Die with your fleet if you like. But you'll never stand on this bridge again.
Oh,
We'll
I don't know
see
about
that.
Boom. Alright. Force healer, force. Let's scrap the one I already have. Damn it. Oh, no. Yes, it is. Oh. Oop. Got a command ray. Okay. Let's see. Same thing. Don't care. Yeah, keep that. Keep that. And disintegrate. And that's junk. Alright, so I did get a dark side token for that. Yeah, slow but sure. Alright, have to go for the moment, but I'll be back. More like this and other MMOs to come. Thank you for viewing all. All one of you, actually. But thank you anyway. I appreciate it.